We have some breaking news coming into us. According to the U.S. Geological Survey, a magnitude 7.3 earthquake has struck off the eastern coast of Japan. A tsunami warning and advisory have been issued. We have Alex Zolbert, who is live for us now in Tokyo. I know it was felt very strongly there, Alex. What can you tell us?
Well, Atika, yeah, you've mentioned some of the details. We were sitting in the office here in our bureau in Tokyo. We're up on the 9th floor of this building, and it's hard to describe. You can't really describe the feeling until you're in it. The one thing that really grips me, Atika, I'm relatively new to living here in Japan. I know you've spent a lot of time here. Is the noise more than anything? Everything just basically shaking violently in our filing cabinets. Shaking. Here's what I can tell you. You mentioned the 7.3 earthquake. A few other details that are just coming in. There are some advisories. Pardon me, I'm looking off my notes. There are some advisories for Japan, but the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center has not issued a further alert beyond that. Right now, they're just keeping just to Japan. We are hearing reports of possibly as much of a 2-meter high tsunami warning in Miyagi Prefecture. This is essentially right along the same fault lines. It's right where this happened in March of last year, the March 11th earthquake and tsunami that we all know very well. We actually, Atika, were up there last weekend doing several stories. We just got off the phone with someone up there, and they said that it felt very similar to the March 11th earthquake in terms of the strength of this shaking. Obviously, a 7.3, not as strong as the one on March 11th, which was more than magnitude 9. But we are watching right now for a tsunami warning in Miyagi Prefecture. Again, this happening about 300 kilometers off the coast, and about off the coast of Sendai. Sendai being about 250 kilometers north of Tokyo. But Atika, again, what we felt here was quite a strong quake, and it went on for about 90 seconds. And the thing that stands out in my mind is the noise, the violent shaking. But in terms of the scene here in Tokyo, I hear cars moving behind me. It's now just after 6 o'clock on Friday evening here in Tokyo. People seem to be getting back to their lives, but obviously a good wake-up call here on a Friday evening, and we'll obviously be watching very closely to see what happens up in the Tohoku region, specifically Miyagi Prefecture. We'll be watching very closely.